This is at an angle, you know that, right?
Yeah, they're always at an angle. Hello.
Are you Dutch?
Well,
Dutch angle?
God. Welcome to 5 Girls 5 Minutes. It's Monday. I'm Sarah. This is Luis.
And I don't know if you can tell, but the world has shifted, and now we all are all like this forever. Oh my God! An earthquake! Hey, the world has shifted again.
That's better, right?
Yeah.
So,
I'm totally shadowed. Look at all the shadow. Sorry, I criticized the shot.
You're like the pickiest person. Is that better?
Sure.
Hey, this is a closer shot. So, this week, trying to think what we did. Oh, one thing I was thinking I could talk about in a video, because I haven't talked about it before, is the Up series. He's seen one episode. I started watching this cool documentary series, which I told Tara about, and I showed him the first episode. It's called the Up series. It's from England. They took a group of 14 7-year-olds in England. Did I say that? Yeah. And they interviewed them, and they're from different economic classes and stuff. And they sit them down and interview them and ask them things like, "How's your school? How do you feel about girls and stuff?" And then they decided, since it was such a success and people were so interested, that every 7 years they interview the same people to see how their lives have progressed, and if they if their social and economic status shapes the what happens to them in their lives.
Yeah.
And I'm up to when they're 28. I've seen the first 3 now, so they're going to be 28 in the next one. And it's really good, and I really recommend it to you guys.
I saw one of them where one of them is really old, and he built a house with a dog, and the house flies.
At first I thought you were spoiling me, and I was going to be mad.
And they fly to South America.
No, that's not. That's Up. That's by
exactly,
Pixar.
That's what we're
that's
talking
by
about.
Pixar.
Up.
It's a cartoon. This is real people.
We're talking about Up, right?
No.
We're not talking about Up?
We're talking about the Up series. It's documentaries. It's real people.
Okay.
In England.
But you're saying Up is not a real, documentary?
No.
Are you sure?
Yes.
So there's not a thing that will make my dog duck? Okay.
But anyway, it's really good, and I recommend it. Yes.
Okay.
I recommend it. I think you guys would like it. It's kind of nerdy, but it's really cool, especially if you're interested in sociology.
Sure.
Did you think that they were cute? When they're 7, they're really cute. They're all really cute.
Except for the girl who's like, "I don't think I would like very much to have a friend who's black."
Yeah, she's...
No, thank you.
She's like, I would rather not know any colored people, thank you very much. And it's just like, oh my God, you're 7. Jeez. But it's 1960.
That's not so adorable.
Yeah, it's 1964. Yeah, it's 1964 when they're 7.
I've heard of the Civil Rights Act, and I'm very much against it.
It's just crazy. But then there's this one kid who's really cute because he is... I think he's black. I
think he's mixed.
He might be mixed.
But it's hard to tell because it's black and white.
And he doesn't have his dad. So...
Oh.
But he has his mom. And, but anyway... They asked him, "How do you feel about colored people?" And he's like, "Well, they're just like me." And I was like, tears, because he's so cute, and I just wanted to hug him. And yeah, I am a fan of several of the children who have grown up. They're my parents' age. They're 56 now, actually. The most recent one is when they're 56. I'm crying from the memory of what's his face? I can't remember his name.
It's a great quote. I'm crying from the memory of what's-his-face.
I can't remember his name. It's something like Paul, but it's not Paul. Paul's the other one. The other kid.
Peter.
No.
Mary.
Anyway, that doesn't matter. But anyway, you guys should see it. It's really good. I'm emotional. So anyway.
What's-his-face always makes me emotional.
Shut up. Remember his name. Oh well. You guys should see it. It's really good. And then we can talk about it. But otherwise, we watched Superman 2, the Donner edition.
Richard Donner cut.
It's good.
So I'm going to quickly explain that Superman 1 was directed mainly by Richard Donner, but he was also shooting Superman 2 at the same time. But the people who were producing it were really mad at him because he was going over budget, and they also disagreed with the way he was taking the movie. So they hired Richard Lester, who was known for doing Hard Day's Night
and Help with the Beatles.
And yeah, with the Beatles, which are comedies, of course. And they hired him to shoot it and do it cheaper and do it the way they wanted it to. And so it's the same movie in terms of storyline, but the actual footage, about only 20% of the footage is the same, I guess.
Yeah.
From the Richard Lester cut to the Richard Donner cut, and the Richard Donner cut was never released until 2006, and the movie is originally from 1980, so he was shooting it in 1978, probably, or 1979. Anyway, I've never seen Superman 2 either one, but so we saw Richard Donner's cut, and he tried to cut down on the campiness that Richard Lester liked.
Simon. His name's Simon. Sorry.
Okay.
But yeah, the Richard Donner cut that is the mashed together.
Mm-hmm.
It's better than the first one.
Oh yeah, okay. So Man of Steel comes out next week or something, and we noticed that Superman in Man of Steel is wearing blue skin tight suit or whatever, but he's not wearing the red underwear thing.
He's not wearing underwear.
Well, he might be wearing underwear, but he's not wearing it over his pants.
Yeah.
You can't tell if he's wearing underwear.
I hope he's wearing underwear.
Well, we've discussed this. What do you think about that?
What I think about that?
Yeah.
What I think about him not wearing the red underwear?
Yeah.
I mean, I think I've seen the picture, and I think he looks like a Zack Snyder superhero. He doesn't look bad. He just looks like a more modern. Because I think these days none of the superheroes wear their underwear on the outside. Batman used to wear his underwear like that. He doesn't do that now.
Who else did it, though, besides Batman and Superman? And Batman has not done it since, in movies since 1989.
So it doesn't matter. I think it's fine.
But
it's more updated.
But Batman doesn't. They have him wearing black. They don't have him wearing the 2-color version.
True.
Although in Batman Mask of the Phantasm, he wears black and gray, the old school colors.
Yeah.
But Superman, that's really the only change they did. They didn't make it all blue, they made Batman all black.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think I think it's fine.
So I think it's fine, but I also think it looks better with the red. Just because to me, visually,
That's what he looks like.
Just blue, 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 and there's nothing to separate blue from blue. I think it needs a little bit.
They could have at least given him a belt.
Maybe.
Yeah.
I was thinking maybe he could have shorts painted on, if you know what I mean. Not shorts, but some red coloring to the length of shorts. I don't know, maybe that would look stupid. That was an idea I had.
Anyway, this is probably very long. I hope you all are having an awesome week. This is 8 minutes long, and
well, when you talk about Superman's underwear, you have to go.
Yeah. So if you guys watch this, thank you for watching this, and we will see you next week.